Hello and welcome to today's video from the series Light and Transformation. My name is Annemona Grisan and I'm a visual artist based in Vienna in Austria. And in today's video I'm going to present you 3 of my works on this topic, Light and Transformation, entitled Lucifer. Lucifer. So this is one of 3 paintings that I will show you today on the topic of the light bringer, light bearer, light carrier. Before I dive deeper into this work, I want to show you the very first work that I made on this topic. And this was actually this one, entitled Lucifera. So it's the female version of Lucifer. And what you can see here is that there is this inner light. It's a very abstract body seen from like the torso, like this. And you see this inner light in the center. And this inner light is what makes us up as human beings. It's our life force. It's our very, very own being at the core. It's our inner fire, our emotions. And this is why I entitled this series Lucifers, because we all are Lucifers in the end. We all have an inner light that we carry, that we are responsible for actually, and that we carry around and share with other people. This painting is exactly about that. You can see a figure here, the head, and the chin here and the ears, and this dynamic here looks like hands or maybe a whirl or something like that, and this is around this inner light, core light, that is actually the center where all this life force is emanating. So we are made up of this energy at the core. And it's funny enough because in this period when I painted these pictures, I was practicing Qigong and Tai Chi, and some of you may know were practitioners or trained in Tai Chi and Qigong that very often you're supposed to imagine this light ball right in front of you, within you, and in front of you, and work with this with this idea of energy balls, light balls. And I think this inspired me to paint this series, because it is about this inner light that makes us up, that is who we really are. And this light, and we're responsible for this light, as I said. We are the ones in charge of maintaining it, of nourishing it. And we are also the ones who can destroy it, who can put so many things on this inner flame that it doesn't have enough air to burn, so it just dies out. So, or the opposite, we are so putting so much air and nourishing it so much that it spreads and it burns everything down. So it's the inner alchemist within us who is in charge for the balance of the fire, and it's for watching it and being aware of its destructive and constructive powers. So this is what this is about. The light bringer is also an alchemist who knows how to work with the dark and the light, with the fire and the ashes. and who knows that both belong together, and there is this constant cycle, okay, of light and shadow, fire and ashes, like the phoenix, idea of the phoenix that I explained in the previous video. This, of course, looks like an eye, so it's a focus. It's like this fire is looking at us, so we are not only responsible for our own inner fire and how it evolves, devolves, but also we are also responsible for how we share this fire with the world, with other people, with the world in general. So are we protecting it? Are we just, covering it up? Not sharing it with the outer world, or are we sharing it, or maybe even oversharing it so that it might either deplete ourselves or burn other people, right? So there are all these qualities of this inner light that is so fascinating. All right, so then let's go to the next painting. So this is another quality of a Lucifer. We have again a human being here. We can see the head and the ears. And this painting is more unsettling in a way. It looks like a magician with fingers, or maybe a spider or something like that. And there is this idea of the alchemist, which we are, the Lucifer, who is working with their inner light and darkness, and there is always this fine edge between destruction and creation, and in between the two there is this balance point, but also the potential for both destruction and creation. So there is this unsettling, a little bit mysterious atmosphere going on here. What is this magician, this light builder, this Lucifer actually going to create with this light? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? We don't know. We don't know. But it has the potential for everything. And we have the potential for everything. And sometimes we're so much desiring, wishing, wanting to, attempting to create light, the good, that we don't notice when this need to create good things, light, turns into the opposite. So this work also addresses this balance point and this awareness when things change from the one side to the other, either from the light to the darkness or the other way around, because this is a constant cycle from the one to the other, and it's about understanding this cycling phenomenon, this cycling quality of light and dark, in order to be able to alchemize it, to work with both and create yourself, create reality, create a new world. All right, and now let's go to the last painting, to the last Lucifer in today's video. Well, this Lucifer again, you can see the head. So we have a rather male body here, and this body is forming itself out of this inner light, like the idea I described to you behind the phoenix in a previous video. This Lucifer is actually not only carrying the light, but he's creating himself out of his inner light. So there are these energy lines coming out of this light and then circling around him and going back in and coming back out. So there is this constant movement of creation and recreation and death and rebirth. And that's interesting because we have that in our own bodies. Our cells are dying and new ones are born. So there is this constant change, constant transformation going on. And this is what this painting is also about. And I also wanted this guy to be like holding or protecting his inner light a little bit, just like you would protect a baby or hold a baby. And there was this masculine energy in a way, and holding this this baby, which is actually this human figure themselves. So that you're like attending your own inner baby in a way, your own inner light, your own inner being. And you are the one who births yourself, you are the one who transforms yourself, you are the one who destroys yourself or parts of yourself that you no longer need, and you are also the one who transforms these parts again into light and uses the energy to nourish the inner fire. Okay? So these Lucifers are also alchemists of darkness and light. They know how to work, or they explore the way to work with both sides and to create using these both qualities, polarities. All right, thank you for staying with me that long. I hope you enjoyed today's video on Lucifer. I invite you to stay a little bit longer and have a longer look at these works. I will blend them in for you now. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Take care.